On Panthers TV in association with Jeremias Chimney Systems, joined by defenceman Victor Björkung. Victor, let's talk about the start to pre-season. 3 wins and 1 defeat. How do you assess how have you prepared for the regular season?
I think maybe losing the first one was expected. We were going really hard the first few days, so some tired legs, but you know, they paid off the second game because we feel like we're in shape and we've been going really hard in all the practice we've had so far and in gym. So I feel like we're ready, and I think it's shown in the last 3 games at least.
You talk about that. The coaches are working you hard, that's obvious, but it's a process, isn't it? And it will pay dividends down the stretch in games. That's what it's probably more about.
Yeah, I mean, usually the first period in every game is pretty tight, no matter who you play. And I think we're a team that's going to be going hard all 3 periods and grind the teams down even in the 3rd period. So I think that's we're working hard now, so it's going to pay off in the on the Sunday games in the 3rd periods. I guess that's got to be a mindset as well. You know, one thing that's been evident about this team in the early stages is that relentlessness, not just to score and attack, but in the defensive zone as well. And to make it work, everyone's got to buy in, but it feels that's the way it's going at the moment. I mean, everyone's buying in. I think everyone knows their roles. We're a speedy team. I think all our players are pretty speedy. I think most teams are going to struggle with that this year, and they have been in the preseason, so hopefully it's going to carry over to the regular season as well.
We talked when you first signed about how you've been an offensive D-man, but also a defensive D-man. I've noticed you've got into some very offensive positions so far. How much are you enjoying that? You've got points on the board already. How much are you enjoying the offensive side of things so far?
Obviously, I like playing offensive. I think I have a lot more to prove offensively too. It will come. I think taking more responsibility in your own end of the preseason is good to carry over to start at a D zone and then maybe work your way up a little bit. So I think I have a lot more in the tank, and I think most of the guys in that room do too.
We're sitting in a very empty barn at the moment, but you played 2 games in here. Been noisy as well. How have you found that support from the stands?
Surprisingly, a really good crowd for a preseason game. I've never seen that before. You know, first game in Sheffield, they have 9,000 plus people in the stands, and we came home to almost a packed barn as well. And it was the same thing against Coventry this weekend. So it's been a lot of fun, and it caught me by surprise a little bit how many fans showed up to a preseason game, but it's been a lot of fun.
Saying that then, how excited are you? Especially, I mean, you go to Manchester in the Cup, but then come back here for the first home game of the regular season. How excited are the players to actually do it for real?
I think we're done with the preseason now, honestly. I feel like that's behind us. Now we're just looking forward to actually start the real games, play for points. And I think that's the thing that we strive for, obviously. The regular season games is just for setting some systems and getting to know each other and, you know, work on chemistry and all that. So I think we're all ready to go for the real stuff this weekend.
This ice behind you is a big ice. It's an Olympic-sized rink. In Manchester and Coventry, it's very different, especially Manchester. Does a fast skating team have to adapt slightly then, going into a rink, let's say, that's going to be like Manchester?
Yeah, I think so. But I think we're a team that's going to adapt pretty well to that. We've been going through some stuff in the practice today, and we're going to do that throughout the week too, preparing ourselves for a smaller rink. But obviously we need to be prepared for the bigger rink as well, since we're playing at home on Sunday.
And finally, I mean, forget the 3 wins out of 4, they were amazing. The big news of the week is you got your Forest tickets, and a few of you and the boys got to watch the game on Monday night. How was that experience?
It was a lot of fun. You know, I didn't expect to get any tickets. I just shot that tweet on Twitter, and hopefully, or it's called X now, I guess. Didn't get too many replies, but I sent a DM to Anthony Elanga, my Swedish boy from home, and luckily he got me 6 tickets, so that was really nice, and it was a really good atmosphere at that game too. I think Nottingham is a big sports city, and obviously showed at that game yesterday, and it's going to show all season here, hopefully, in this rink.
It's interesting you say that because, you know, the passion of Forest is very similar to the passion at Notts County as well, and the Nottingham Panthers. And somebody, when they signed here, I think it was maybe Alan Johnson, said, I can feel it's a sporting city. And you've just related to that there. You must get that feeling now already.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just look at the fans in preseason. It speaks for itself. Like I said before, I've never seen it before. Like usually when you play preseason games, it's maybe 500 people, and it's maybe half of them, it's like family and friends. So it's big for us, and we obviously enjoy playing in front of our fans. And I think if our fans can keep that up all season and bring in even more people to the stands, it's going to be a really fun season. I think they're going to enjoy watching this team play.
appreciate you joining us, and good luck for the weekend.
Yeah, thank you very much.